And we're up a little bit early this morning because somebody tried to get himself hurt and get in a fight with some other cat this morning. It was pretty loud, but I don't think they actually swatted each other. I didn't see the other cat by the time I got to where Tux was up the hill. The other cat was hid. He's fine. Try not to wake us up tomorrow morning though. Hey Gray, how are your sensibilities this morning, sweetheart? Don is going to get the paper.
Going to get the paper.
Pollen paste. We had just enough rain overnight to make pollen paste. So Don had ordered these little inserts. They're packing label things that you might want to take something out to be able to scan it or whatever. They were really cheap. And so he's got index cards. He's writing what stuff is. And then he's inserting it in the little pouch. And then he's putting the pouch on the boxes.
Yeah. I got a lifetime supply of these things. I got 200 of them for 12 bucks on Amazon.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of index cards and we got Sharpies. And so never being able to find something again is not going to be an option, right?
Right.
I'm going to hold you to it. They do. They look good. They look good.
You know, they kind of stand out. And, you know.
So it's really humid outside.
Yeah.
And Don and I have the door to the downstairs closed off because we don't want that humidity up. It's still pretty pleasant up here. But you'll notice we're not in long sleeves today. It's going to be in the 70s and the humidity.
According to our thermometer, it's 68 up here.
Alexa, what's the outside temperature?
Right now, it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Tonight, expect a low of 65 degrees.
Woo! We're heating up for tomorrow. Heating up for tomorrow before we get some cold. Yeah, so Don moved the dot from downstairs up here and we put a spare flex with a nightlight that we had where the dot was near Ruby. So Ruby has her own little red nightlight now if she wants it. We call the nightlight laser. Now doesn't that look nice all labeled up? Alright, here's what my helper does to me. I mean, my instructor, leader, does to me. He eats sardines for lunch.
Yeah. She come over here and give me a
I don't think so. Absolutely not. And it got hot enough up here we had to start the fan today. But we're not so hot we can't work.
Why?
And the labeling over here is coming along nicely. See? We got less boxes now. We got an actual work area. We've put so much stuff up on the shelf, so it's going good. We're whooped.
Yeah, I'm
it's over 80 degrees up here now. It's sweating. After 5:30, but look, we got through.
We're done with it.
We're done with it.
Well, we've got 4 or 5 boxes downstairs that have.
Well, we got to do downstairs, the workbench, but we can do that when it's a little hotter out because it's cool downstairs. We did it, Nani.
Yeah.
We're tired. Yeah. We're really tired. Tonight's dinner is a crustless sausage, ham, and bacon cheese quiche. So Don was really helpful in getting it, working with me to get it in the Instant Pot because we were both so exhausted when we came in from outside from the garage. This is going to taste really good. Yep, Don and I are going out for our nightly drive around Fuquay. I see Kitty's under the carport over there. Thank you. My hands are just full.
Yeah, I was full of my podcast.
No problem. So we've got at least 10 kids out there playing basketball tonight. It's a beautiful evening here at 73 degrees, but there's a lot of pollen and we notice the bugs are starting to be out. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 80s before we cool back down over the weekend. So Vicious Fishes does have takeout tonight. Apparently they must stop the takeout around 8 or whenever they get their last, what they feel is their last order for the evening. So my comment last night that they were closed was inaccurate. There are people over there picking up food. There was, that gas station was open, but there was nobody at it tonight. I'm getting the impression so far that town is pretty empty, which is the right answer. It's not a Wednesday night, so there aren't the traditional church services in town. So open for takeout, but all the chairs up on the tables. Who was it that had pizza on TV last night? The news guy was showing how easy it was to go in and get a takeout pizza, and how they would come out and put it in your trunk and you could just pay before you went.
The Aviator is open. And this one is open, the beer shop. So you get plenty of things to drink.
And no, I'm not sick just because I coughed. I'm really not. All that dust upstairs in the garage might have had something to do with it today, though. Not running a fever. That's my first cough in hours. Yeah, but the news guy had us wanting the pizza really bad. Yeah. We don't do pizza. No, we like it, but the amount of carbs in even one slice is enough to send us running.
Yeah, it was a 36-inch pizza or something like that. It was huge. I've never heard of a 36-inch pizza. Or a 30-inch pizza. It was, never heard of that big.
We got some spiffy wheels coming at us over here.
Yeah, baby.
It's some sort of a Jeep. Can always tell by the headlights.
Yeah.
So Home Depot closed at 6 tonight. I do see their light is off. That's a difference.
Yeah.
They said they would be closed, and indeed they are.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, 8:15 right now.
Yeah, we didn't do so good getting out earlier like we intended. That's because we, stayed upstairs until we were really done with what we needed to do. It's going to be way too hot to be upstairs tomorrow. So, yep, it's pretty. I'd say there's some employees, but in front of the store here, there's no one.
There's some employees over there. 3 or 4 of them right here.
Yeah. Well, they said they would be restocking and cleaning. The people on the news tonight said, before you go out to try to get anything from anywhere, you'd better check on their hours, because it seems to be a very evolving situation as far as what stores are open and even what time they're open. That's right, we got a clean car. We got to go around the little water there. Wonder what that was from, because we haven't had any
yeah, I know.
We haven't had any rain.
Walmart's looking to normal.
Yeah, I would agree. Every night there's been a police officer all week, which I guess if the only place in town where there are people is going to be at Walmart, you probably want to, police it. I appreciate that they would be out risking themselves to keep us safe. Again, no pickups. I added some heavy-duty 18-inch wide aluminum foil to our subscribe and save. We're almost out, and that would be normally something I would just pick up at Walmart. And our first of the month subscribe and save hadn't shipped yet, so I was able to add that. Don was like, darn, are you sure you don't want to try Walmart pickup? And I'm like, not for one item. So over here by the Harris Teeter, El Lobo Mexican restaurant and Zira Indian restaurant are both open for takeout. Well, it's good to know that nobody in town, is basically going to go hungry, I guess. That would normally be able to afford a meal out at a restaurant, because there are quite a few places in town with takeout.
And Harris Teeter is closed.
Right, because they closed at 8. It looks like the Dollar Tree was open, or is still open even. They're all lit up. And Don did note last night, and I'm sure the case is tonight, that Smithfield and Moe's over here on the other side of the Broad Street are open for takeout also. this Hand and Stone here on the corner massage place just opened up. I mean, literally, I guess they're not open. I guess they're renovating it. They were getting ready to open up in the old Blockbuster location, and it's not a good time to be massage people. Yep, the Smithfield's got a couple people in the drive-thru, and it's still all the chairs and seating is pushed to the side, like they cleaned and then didn't bother to spread the stuff back out. Walgreens packed. You know, honest to God, the one place in town I really wouldn't want to go is the drugstore. I mean, honest, that would scare me to death to walk in the drugstore right now. I don't know if the Baskin Robbins has been open at all, because every night they've been closed when we've come past, but there is a lot of people at the Chick-fil-A. So we heard that Kohl's closed today. Old Navy is closed. I forget who else was on that list. Not anybody that I shop at, but I noticed Kohl's and Old Navy. They're closed for the duration, not just like closed a little bit. They're closed until they're not closed. They were quick to add that you can still buy whatever you needed online. Yeah, Don's lost so much weight that he needed me to buy him a pair of one size smaller shorts. He went to try on his shorts and they're way too big. Even a belt won't help. So I ordered a pair of Wrangler carpenter shorts from Amazon. Be here in a couple days. See, the gas station's back up and doing its thing. People over here washing their car. I guess that's optimism, right? It's a good thing. Keep your car clean. Optimism. Yeah. Supposed to be pretty tomorrow. Well, we got pollen going on now. The yellow coat of
that's
pollen, and so...
Yeah. In fact, I'll probably tomorrow dust Ruby off with the California duster. She could probably stand a little dusting. She's picked up pollen. I wouldn't call her dirty, but she's got that yellow tint to her.
Yeah, Donna and I are actually thinking we're going to drive to the landfill tomorrow and empty out the GMC. It's packed, absolutely packed. And if we needed to haul anything in an emergency, unplanned trip or something in the GMC, tow something for somebody in need, we wouldn't be able to do that with all that crap in there. So we shouldn't have to come in contact with anybody over there at the landfill. At the landfill.
Yeah, it's
Food Lion is not as crowded as it has been. I mean, there's still some people here, but not like it has been the last few nights. Oh, they got home delivery or Food Lion to go delivery now too. I didn't know. So we heard from Taekwondo today that starting Monday they're going to have online classes. They're going to live, I don't know if it's going to be live streamed or recorded, but they were encouraging the kids to practice their form and get ready for the next testing opportunity. So I let Johnny know that that's coming. And I did hear of some Wake County teachers and students today were doing online work, and I am expecting Johnny to have something to do starting on Monday.